Hey fam, it's Blanca La Fina, your world empress, and today we're talking about the Empress Tarot card. The Empress is number 3 of the major arcana. This card is associated with nurturing, creativity, and the embodiment of feminine energy and abundance. The Empress is dressed in a pomegranate patterned robe, sitting on a throne surrounded by nature, a goddess-like presentation of the woman, that all tie back to the symbolism of fertility and the Earth Mother archetype. Her blonde hair crowned with 12 six-pointed stars further emphasizes her divine connection, suggesting that she not only rules over the earthly realm, but also has access to spiritual wisdom and guidance from the celestial realm. Her seated position, comfortable and serene on cushions with the Venus symbol, aligns her with energy of Venus, the planet associated with love, beauty, and fertility. She is the consort to the Emperor, which balances the energies between male and female. The lush forest and flowing river surround her as a symbol of her abundance. In readings, the Empress can bring a sense of peace and nurturing energy, inviting you to embrace growth, creativity, and abundance in your life. She also calls for a deeper connection to nature and the cycles of life, reminding you to honor the natural rhythms around you. The Empress card radiates a sense of deep connection to femininity, creativity, and nurturing. It serves as a reminder to embrace your own sensuality and beauty, encouraging self-care and self-love, whether in the literal sense of pregnancy or in the symbolic sense of birthing new ideas and projects. The Empress invites you to cultivate growth both within and around you. This card suggests a time of fertilities in all areas of life, not just in terms of physical creation, but in the flourishing of creative projects, relationships, and opportunities. If you're working on something new or contemplating a new venture, the Empress assures you that you will be successful and well supported, provided you nurture it with patience and care. Moreover, this card emphasizes the importance of nurturing yourself and others, taking time to connect with your own sense of well-being, and giving back to the world through acts of care and love. It's also a wonderful prompt to spend time in nature, as the earth is a reflection of the Empress energy, providing, supporting, and enriching life. If you're feeling disconnected from your femininity or creativity, the Empress gently calls you to embrace those qualities and let them guide you toward fulfillment and joy. In a love reading, the Empress is a beautiful and positive card, symbolizing deep nurturing, love, and abundance. When this card appears, it often suggests a relationship filled with care, comfort, and stability. The person represented by the Empress in a love context is typically someone who is warm, affectionate, and generous, offering love and support in a grounded and steady way. This card is associated with emotional fulfillment and the joy that comes from loving, supportive connection. The Empress also points to a stable, committed relationship where both partners nurture and care for each other. It speaks of love that is not just based on attraction, but is rooted in mutual respect, security, and the desire to build a future together. If you are in a relationship, the Empress might indicate that things are progressing towards something long-term, such as marriage, starting a family, or deepening your emotional connection. In a more practical sense, the Empress can also signal that love and work are coming together. This could manifest as a romantic connection with a coworker or even a new business venture with someone you feel close to, where both professional and personal aspects align harmoniously. The card's association with fertility and motherhood can sometimes be a direct indication of pregnancy or the desire to start a family. However, even if this isn't about literal pregnancy, it can still point to the birth of something new in your love life, whether it's a deeper connection, a shared dream, or a new chapter in your relationship. The Empress is an energy of growth, nurturing, and positive development. So whatever the situation, this card brings blessings and abundance. The Empress in a career and financial reading brings an energy of growth, creativity, and abundance. If you've been feeling more creative or inspired than usual, this card is a powerful sign that your career is on the up and up. You're likely putting your ideas into action with more passion and confidence, and your projects are thriving as a result. The Empress encourages you to continue channeling this energy into your work, as it will lead to fruitful outcomes. This card also suggests that you're in a position where you feel generous and nurturing, not just toward others, but in terms of your environment as well. Whether it's being supportive of coworkers, offering advice, or improving your physical workspace to make it more welcoming, the Empress indicates that you're creating an atmosphere that fosters harmony and success. Taking steps to make your work environment more comfortable and conducive to your best work can provide you with even more momentum in your career. Additionally, the Empress points to abundance, both creatively and materially. Your financial situation may be stable or improving, and you may feel inclined to share your prosperity with others, whether through offering help to a loved one or making charitable donations. This card suggests that now is a good time to give back and share the abundance you've cultivated. If you're working with others, it could also indicate the presence of a person in your workplace who embodies these nurturing, creative, and generous qualities. Someone who is supportive, encouraging, and helping to create a positive atmosphere. The Empress invites you to continue cultivating this abundant energy in both your professional and personal life, knowing that it will lead to even greater success and fulfillment. The Empress in a health reading is indeed a powerful card when it comes to pregnancy, often signaling fertility, growth, and the potential for new beginnings in both literal and metaphorical senses. If you're actively trying to conceive, the Empress is a positive omen, indicating that this could be time for success in your efforts to get pregnant. It represents the nurturing energy that supports creation, both in terms of life and ideas. However, if pregnancy is not part of your plans and you're capable of conceiving, the Empress can serve as a reminder to be cautious and take necessary precautions to avoid an unintended pregnancy. It's a gentle warning to assure you're being mindful of your reproductive health and well-being. If pregnancy isn't relevant to your situation, the Empress still carries an important message for your health. In this case, it encourages you to nurture yourself more and pay attention to your body's needs. Perhaps you've been neglecting self-care or pushing yourself too hard, and this card is urging you to slow down, recharge, and listen to your body's signals. Make sure to prioritize rest, relaxation, and activities that replenish your energy. Taking time to care for your physical and emotional well-being will help maintain balance and vitality. When the Empress appears in a spiritual reading, it signals a time of heightened intuition and spiritual connection. This card encourages you to slow down and listen to the whispers of your inner voice, as your instincts are particularly sharp right now. If you've been contemplating starting or deepening your spiritual journey, the Empress is a powerful confirmation that this is an ideal time to do so. The path ahead will feel more aligned and things will flow naturally as you tune into your higher self and the divine. This card also indicates you to nurture your spiritual and creative gifts. The Empress is deeply connected to the earth, and in a spiritual context, she suggests that connecting with nature can enhance your spiritual practice. Spending time outdoors, meditating in natural settings, or simply grounding yourself in the earth's energy will help you deepen your connection to the divine and your own innate abilities. The Empress reminds you to honor and nourish your spiritual growth with the same care and attention that you would give other aspects of your life. By doing so, you'll find that your spiritual path becomes more fulfilling, and you'll feel more in tune with the energy around you, creating a sense of peace and alignment. Well, fam, I want to say thank you so much for watching and listening to my video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and make a comment below on how the Empress has influenced your life. And make sure to look out for my many other tarot card videos. Stay blessed, doing your best.